In order to learn the first stage of the Turkish Get Up, lie on your back with your left arm extended above you and your left leg bent with your heel close to your bum. You can hold a weight in your left hand. You then push through your left heel and you move from lying on your back to sitting on your hip and onto your right forearm and then up onto your right hand. You then slowly reverse the movement. The second stage of the Turkish Get Up involves you moving from your left hip into a half kneeling position. You do this by pushing through your left heel and lifting your hips up, making a bit of space for you to swing your right foot underneath you and behind you and move into the half kneeling position. You then reverse this slowly in order to get back to sitting on your hip. The third stage of the Turkish Get Up involves you moving from the half kneeling position into the standing position. You do this by pushing through your left heel forcefully into standing, and then you will slowly lower back into the half kneeling position. Now we have a demonstration of the full Turkish Get Up. In this demonstration, the upward movement is performed on the right side, while the downward movement is performed on the left side. You, however, would perform the upward and downward movement on the left side before moving over to the right side to do the same. And just in case you thought that the Turkish Get Up needs to be performed with traditional resistance equipment, this particular Turkish Get Up was performed with my son Liam, who is 6 years old. But please be advised, Liam and I practiced long and hard to get the technique right, and I wouldn't advise you to do this with anyone else unless you were really well practiced at the movement. And in case you're wondering how to progress the Turkish Get Up, well, just increase the resistance, or you can increase the speed of the movement. Here's an example of me increasing the resistance and moving to my nephew, Josh, who is 10 years old, and he of course weighs a little bit more than Liam does. But once again, I would suggest that you probably stick to the more traditional resistance equipment while doing this exercise. And from me at fitnessbootcamp.co.za, this is Robin Buck signing off. Until next time.